Hello, my name is Issam Nejm. I am an environmental engineer serving as a technical advisor to the Santa Clarita Valley Water Agency, navigating the challenge of PFAS removal from groundwater. The work began in 2020 at the N Wells treatment plant, where 6,000 gallons per minute of water is being treated to remove PFAS. Today we are at the Valley Center plant, where we're going to spend the day talking about PFAS treatment. We're going to talk about the Valley Center plant itself, as well as about a demonstration study that is ongoing right now to improve the agency's ability to select proper solutions for PFAS removal. So why don't we go and take a look? This plant uses these steel vessels to treat 1,200 gallons per minute of water. Inside these vessels, there's a material called ion exchange resin. And this resin is purchased because it has a special ability to remove PFAS from water. So what we do is we put the resin inside these steel vessels and we run the water through them, very much like any regular filter that you try to use to remove material from water. And the resin will operate and remove PFAS for almost a year and a half, but afterwards it is loaded with PFAS and it's no longer doing the job that we need it to do. At that time, the material is removed from the vessels and replaced with new material. And incidentally, what you see here in these black bags is the material that was removed from the vessels at the last time before it was replaced with new material. And these bags are sitting here waiting to be hauled off site for disposal. While this plant uses one type of material for PFAS removal, we are going to take a look at the demonstration facility where we are trying to test 5 new alternative materials for PFAS removal. And the idea is to gather enough performance data so that we can prove both to the agency, to the public, and to the state of California that these alternative materials can serve the purpose of PFAS removal and provide alternative products. Let's go take a look at the demonstration facility where we are testing these products for PFAS removal. Here we are at the demonstration facility where we are testing 5 new products for PFAS removal from the agency's groundwater. The units that you see here include few components that I'd like to describe to you. This is the contactor where we have the adsorbent material that we are testing, and there's 5 of them. This piece of equipment is where the control system is. This allows us to run the system automatically. There are sample taps where we collect samples of PFAS from the water going in and the water coming out of each material. And on the other side of these units is where we have all the valves and controls that allow us to run the system. This facility has been operating since the summer of last year and will continue operation through the summer of this year. During these 12 months, samples are collected from the water coming in and out of each of these products, and SCV Waters Lab is analyzing them every 2 weeks to make sure that we get a full record of the performance of each of these materials for PFAS removal. Ultimately, the purpose is to develop a technical report that goes to the agency and ultimately goes to the state to receive approval for the use of these additional products for PFAS removal from the agency's groundwater. Not only will this allow the agency to select the best performing product, but also it allows them to have options. In the event of one product not being available for use, there are other products that are already approved and ready to be installed. The ultimate goal is to be able to ensure the reliable supply of water for the entire agency. Thank you for joining us on this tour today. If you have any questions about water quality, make sure you visit yourscvwater.com.